You're listening to America's Diesel Podcast. We're going to get this intro over and done with real quick here. Thanks for tuning in. This is Ben and Todd from America's Diesel Podcast, coming from Spokane, Washington. What are you looking at that for?
It's like no energy with that whatsoever.
We're getting there.
It's empty.
It's empty.
It's an empty vessel.
Yeah. Really appreciate all you guys tuning in to America's Diesel Podcast, coming from Spokane, Washington. Is that better for you?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Keep going.
Get fucked.
Keep going.
Listen to us and buy parts from us. Tyler, he's going to tell you about reviews.
We like them a lot.
Cool. Appreciate all you guys. Facebook group, answer the questions. Don't be an idiot. We're drinking Coors Light right now, not Bud Light, for reasons. Okay. I want to start off this episode with a comment.
This week's podcast episode is brought to you by Fuel Bomb Diesel Additive, an additive designed for diesel enthusiasts, made by diesel enthusiasts. Ben, take it away.
Hell yeah, dude. So this is our in-house Fuel Bomb fuel additive for your diesel truck. Our biggest thing here is making sure that you can pretty much always have diesel additive on you all the time. You've got a lot of other additives out on the market that they have, anti-gel in there all the time. They have cetane in there all the time. They end up being big and bulky bottles. Our standard everyday diesel fuel additive is 1 ounce per 32 gallons, and that's its main job is to make sure that your fuel system stays lubricated and prevents the formation of algae. And it should also help you in colder climates too.
Should definitely help you in colder climates. Along with cleaning your fuel system and maintaining it, it'll also help you bump that cetane number up for a more efficient burn of your diesel fuel. And if cetane is just what you're after, there's the Fuel Bomb Hellfire, which is our straight 8+ cetane enhancer.
Yeah, and you guys asked, and we brought them back. We did go away from the bottles that didn't have the measuring little parts in there. We brought them back for you, so now you can measure out your 1 ounce per 32 gallons for the F-Bomb or 4 ounces per 32 gallons for the Hellfire.
Both these additives are available on our website, dieselpowerproducts.com. Now let's get back to that episode. Did you vet these comments, Corey?
No, this is from...
If it's about my freaking diff, I swear to God.
No, it's not. No, but I thoroughly enjoy everybody giving you shit about your diff. I enjoy it. It's funny.
It's all right, Diffie.
I swear to God, I will quit if you guys keep calling me that.
I won't call you it.
I'm dead serious. You better knock that shit off right now.
I'm saying glizzy.
I don't want that as a nickname either. All right, just because I like hot dogs. You like hot dogs too.
I freaking love hot dogs.
You were the one who spent money on hot dogs and brought us hot dogs.
I did.
Not me. I didn't go out and buy hot dogs. You did.
I did.
And you ate too, just like I ate too.
Yeah, I did.
God.
I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so
The only food I'm bringing Boys Weekend is hot dogs. I hope you guys are all freaking happy. Okay, was gonna maybe bring a steak or bring some nice hamburgers or something good to cook up. No, you're just getting hot dogs. That's it.
Pretty sure
It.
this episode's coming out after Boys Weekend.
Well, that's all we ate was hot dogs the entire time.
No, I think it's
here.
before.
This
It's
was
like the week before.
This is 028.
Well, you're
Yeah.
all getting hot dogs.
Okay,
That's-
yeah, it'll come out before.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all you're getting is hot dogs. So hope everybody's happy.
And when I brought tri-tip last time, what makes you think that's the only thing that's going to be there is hot dogs?
Well, it ain't gonna be cooked on my grill. It's the only thing my grill's gonna have room for is hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So there was a comment left on Diesel Power Products Instagram.
I'm joking, but seriously, come on, guys.
Yeah.
They all like hot dogs too. They just don't want
We
to
all
say
love
it.
hot dogs. So the comment, it's... I'm never going to get this comment, am I?
Go for it.
Yeah. Says, in regards to... So every month or so, we post basically a recap of all of the episodes that came out this month.
Yeah.
And so this list has episode 260 to 268, which is EV Towing, Rate My Ride Part 7, Jesse Adams number 3, Dirthead Dave, How to Buy an Excursion, This Is My Job, Family Truck for $35K, The Most Trucky Truck, which is the one we're talking about, EV trucks, and Ben's new F-250. The comment is, so triggered by other people's choice of energy that you need a podcast to cope. I swear, Tesla owners don't give a fuck about you or don't give a fuck about your diesel. Y'all triggered AF.
Did you respond?
Yes. I responded with, when major publications make claims that electric pickup trucks can air quotes, truck their ICE counterparts, internal combustion engines.
Stop
Yeah.
using that
Why?
because it's stupid.
People have used ICE for a way long time. It's a good acronym.
Isn't that used for immigration
Yes.
and customs enforcement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it, Ben.
Then their internal combustion engine counterparts. Yeah, we feel like there is something to be discussed. We are also open to hear other opinions. Tell me more about yours. He has
Can I
not
respond?
He has not responded.
Can I respond to the response?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
As
I'll
yourself?
let you proofread it.
Just don't hit enter because
I won't.
that's the DPP page.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, hey, guys, Tyler's on a computer. Proof. It happens right now. You want a mouse? Here's a mouse.
No, I got it. Okay.
That trackpad sucks. So, are you going to say your response as you type it? Or
Okay. So he says, so triggered by other people's choice of energy that you need a podcast to cope. I got this. Let's go ahead. I'll chime in.
Okay. All right. And so part of me wonders, like, does he actually listen to the podcast?
Probably not.
Probably not. And also, if he does, welcome. You made it to the show.
My question is, why is he on a diesel page
Commenting.
with that? Yeah.
I don't know. Are we reaching a segment of people that we don't know we're reaching?
Well, maybe we triggered him,
Maybe.
so he's trying to make it seem like we're the triggered ones.
Yeah. Pot calling the kettle black, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but
That was a good point.
yeah. Oh, Tyler's typing away.
Pecking away, but
He can
Listen,
type.
I have a
A curved
different
keyboard,
I have
yeah.
a different keyboard. It's some of these
that's fair.
and I'm trying to be as respectful as possible.
See, the way my checking account works is when I got my money and it's Friday, so. But yeah, so I thought it was I wanted to bring that up because I wouldn't say I don't think we're triggered. I don't think we're triggered at all. We're just looking for someone to actually have a realistic thought process on this, and that's about it. So as Tyler is getting his
How do you spell Prius?
Prius
Prius.
Prius, yeah, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, Prius. Toyota Prius. If you're not watching Clarkson's Farm, you are effing up. Great show on Amazon right now. Yeah, Corey. So while Tyler's doing this, he was supposed to get us a song. He did not,
He didn't.
which is fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. Do you have any songs that you want to?
Propose to you.
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah. Even though we listen to a lot of the same music, sometimes there are things that I don't know.
I'm trying to think of something East Coast, like hardcore, that I think you would really like.
I do like East Coast hardcore in general.
Let me find the song real quick.
I came across a page today. Hopefully it actually pulls up. I'm probably not going to be able to get it because it was a band that I found on Instagram that had like 600 followers. And I was like, oh, am I one of the earlies? And I didn't follow them, and I feel like such a jerk. But it seemed pretty cool.
What's the name of them?
I can't remember.
Well, shit.
I know. I'm gonna have to wait for him to pop up back. It's probably like 40,000 followers, and I'm gonna be the jerk that didn't do it. I want to say it was city something, city something.
That's it. Okay. For you,
Okay.
good sir. You might know these guys. You might not.
Mhm.
The Chariot.
Okay.
Song is Daggers.
Artist. Okay. I'll have to find that one. And we did also have a YouTube comment that we listened to girl music,
Sweet.
and he suggested two bands, and I listened to the first one, and it gave major Kill 'Em All vibes, but Lemmy vocals.
Hmm.
It actually wasn't bad.
Who was it?
I have to go look at YouTube comment on television on my computer. I'll look at it. But yeah, it was not bad. Like I definitely added it to my quiver of when I feel like, because you can only listen to Kill 'Em All so many times.
Yeah.
When you feel like you need something different, get that Kill 'Em All vibe without it though. I don't know if I have one for you.
That's okay.
You're more of a Rolodex when it comes to that kind of stuff for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, when I'm not here, usually I got tunes going. So
Tyler, you're typing out an
he's
essay for
in.
him?
He's in on it.
I feel like he.
Don't look.
Oh, sorry. Jesus. Okay. Sorry. I went to look at what he's typing and he almost slapped me in the face.
But I think you'll like the Chariot. If I remember correctly, it was founded by the first singer. Well, not first singer, but the singer from Norma Jean.
Okay.
Back when what was that album? Memphis Will Be Laid to Waste.
Mhm.
Like back then. I think once he left, he started that band up, and
Nice. I do like East Coast hardcore, so I'm excited for that.
I mean they're Georgia, but it's not like your New York hardcore or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. So do they have a little bit of Southern rock in them? A little groove?
You'll have to listen to it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there's your music suggestion for you guys. We have heard that you guys do like them. And if you don't follow our Facebook page, you should, because we do talk a lot about music on there and other stuff.
Might be a little girly. Sorry, it's not Metallica.
I mean, some would argue that Metallica isn't like super manly in general.
It's fair.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Lars Ulrich? I got a picture with him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, him and Rob Trujillo.
Dude, just imagine Saint Anger with a good snare drum.
I said this, I literally threw that CD out of my window when I was driving down the highway.
How was that your choice for a snare drum?
I don't fucking know. Multiple decades of heavy metal experience.
And that's what you go with.
Top selling, albums, top selling songs, considered one of the big four. And that's the best you could do. I'm almost more pissed off at whoever produced. Because either what happened was Lars was like, no, this is good. This is good. The producer was like, well, who the fuck am I? It's Lars Ulrich. Yeah.
I have to feel like it was Lars.
There's a little bit of a steamroll on his side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any producer would be like, I love the sound of that snare, dude.
That snare is good. That's different. I like that. It's like, if there's one thing you don't change, stop. Just leave that alone. Do some cool shit on a guitar. Make a cool new bass line.
All right, and enter.
Let's see. Can I read your response?
Sure.
Okay. So Tyler says, first thing, it's called America's Diesel Podcast. We like diesel trucks. It's a good statement.
Huh.
Fair
I didn't
enough.
think about that.
Yeah. Number 2, electric trucks suck ass.
Another good point.
Great point. Number 3, all Tesla owners rely on what kind of power to charge their cars? Number 4, electric vehicle owners eat male ass.
Another point I didn't consider.
Another great point. I mean, what if it's a female electric vehicle owner? I mean, isn't that just like a crazy night?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Another night out in the town.
Moving on. Number 6, refer back to
number 5. You missed number 5.
Sorry. Yeah, number 5, electric truck suck ass.
Oh,
You
maybe-
forgot an S.
Oh, sorry.
Number 5. Yeah, electric trucks suck ass. Number 6, refer back to number 2, which is electric trucks suck ass. It's a roller coaster of emotions here. Number 7, refer back to number 6. Refer back to number 2. Electric trucks suck ass.
This is why I don't respond to reviews.
I like what you did there with the refer back to. It's like a
Yeah.
It's like one of those like in the books back in the day where you could like pick your option and you go to page whatever for yeah.
I'm just happy that came so quick for him.
Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna copy this and save it for another time.
Okay.
But we are definitely not gonna post that on our business page.
No, please don't. Oh.
Just go ahead.
That was brilliant.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Copy. Go ahead and
Refer back.
paste that right there. And we'll just send that to myself. Make sure it stays around. Send. Okay.
Yeah. So what were we talking about being triggered? We're not triggered. Okay. We're not triggered. Again, and the main reason why we talk about this stuff is because we have a major publication, Motor Trend, which I remember Motor Trend as being something cool where you'd go to the grocery store and look at Motor Trend magazine. You look at cool stuff. You look at, hot rods, cool truck builds and that sort of thing. And the funniest part about this whole electric thing with Motor Trend is in the same breath, they have the truck of the year as being the F-150 Lightning. And then scroll down, it's Ford Lightning out of production due to battery issues. It's like, are you guys freaking kidding me right now? You can't do truck things with a truck that isn't even capable of being built right now because the thing that powered the truck is not working.
It's like unveiling the new best truck known to man. By the way, this truck is not good.
Yeah.
But it's the best.
Yeah.
It also sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like buying a new Super Duty and they have like a major engine recall and it still is truck of the year, but then they have a major engine issue going on. Like it's how can it be truck of the year when you can't even produce it because there's a major issue with the batteries? And you all have seen all the videos out there of people towing with these trucks. It is asininely ridiculous. It is useless. It is absolutely useless. You'd have better range towing with your Honda Civic than you would with an F-150 Lightning.
Yeah.
And that's literally, that's not even a lie. That's
I mean,
like
you could fit more bags of gravel on your Honda Civic.
So yeah, are we triggered? No, we're not triggered. We're just honestly, we're pissed off that we see a motor trend, which is a what used to be a publication for men, go all woke on us. And it's not us being triggered, it's just them ignoring also the fact that there are some awesome trucks out there that you can buy that are not killing the environment, that are relatively clean for what they can do. So it's more of a I wouldn't consider it triggered. It's more of just a rebuttal is what we did. So yeah. Got it. Got him.
Yeah. Well, and that there's clearly, there's clearly smart people working on this. Now, don't cloud smart with common sense. Okay. There are clearly people that are smart working on these things and trying to figure stuff out or trying to make it work.
Yeah.
But I think the part that probably infuriates you and I the most is the fact that I'm not saying I'm smarter than them.
No.
No. And
no, but here's the thing. We have a whole government. Our government is telling us that we need to have electric vehicles. And we're sitting back here going, no, that will not work for what we use these vehicles for. It goes back to that damn electric Bobcat, that same thing. You cannot come out with a product that's worse than the product you're replacing. And that's what they're doing right now and trying to force that upon us, saying that America needs to change. We need to change. We need to go to this platform because it's better for everybody. And so you can sit there and say that Tesla owners don't care about us. Well, Tesla owners are the people telling us that we need to switch to an electric type of vehicle. Like, those are the people telling us we need to switch. And I've got nothing against Tesla. I think if you're going to buy an electric car for your wife or whatever.
To get groceries,
it's a great car for cruising around town. I wouldn't be taking it on road trips. I'd be too concerned about where the next freaking recharge station is, especially the places that my lifestyle takes me, there is no options for us to charge a vehicle. It's not going to happen. And the fact that I'm also towing something that an F-150 would probably go 50 miles with. So it's not feasible. And we're just sick and tired of everybody telling us that we need to be the ones that change, when especially all these manufacturers that create these diesel pickup trucks have gone above and beyond on trying to make them as clean as possible and as efficient as possible. And they're actually at a point where they really are, and they're actually working with these stupid freaking emissions that the EPA puts down on these manufacturers. They're actually working, to a point, way better than they used to be, and it's just ridiculous. And it just pisses us off, because we're seeing the technology of these diesel trucks get better and better and better, whether it be with transmissions or the emission systems, and they're not. And like we said, the F-250 or 350 Power Stroke should have been truck of the year. It truly should have. If you're non-biased and you actually look at the facts of that, like, that truck is a truck that is 500 horsepower out of the box, has a 10-speed transmission, it can tow more than any other vehicle that's ever been produced in that market. It's just bullshit.
Yeah. Well, on all accounts.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, I can't even sugarcoat that.
Yeah.
So the reason I wanted to bring that up is I recently started listening to the episode that came out today, which is April 5th, from the Diesel Podcast, Patrick's podcast. And before anybody says, oh my God, I have no problem with other quality diesel podcasts being out there. The more information
we
out
had them
there,
on
the
the
better.
Podcast. We had Paul.
No, that's Calibrated Powers podcast. This is Patrick General, the Diesel Podcast.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I got no problem with any of those guys. In fact, I love the fact there's more podcast. I love the fact that there are more quality diesel podcasts out there focused on that kind of stuff. But they had a gentleman on from Speed of Air Technologies, and they're the guys that are doing the dimpled pistons.
Yeah.
And everybody lost their minds when all the articles came out about dimpled pistons. There were people that were, first off, like, again, not to refer you to another podcast, but I'm sure most people that listen to this podcast listen to probably that one too.
Sure.
If you haven't listened to that episode, I highly recommend it. I listened to it too. But they were talking about a lot of interesting stuff. And one of them, or a couple of those things, one is there's people that will be like, oh, we tried this before, it didn't work. It's like, no, that was your buddy Tim in his garage with a drill press.
Yeah.
You didn't have the technology that we do now to actually, put certain dimples in certain areas of certain spray patterns of certain trucks with different bowls and everything like that. Like, no one, like, this is a completely different game. This is worlds apart.
Yeah.
But all the testing that they've done, because I remember when that dimple piston came out, it was before I moved to the back corner desk.
Well, I think we talked about it on the podcast for a little, like, a brief moment.
It was like 3 or 4 years ago when they first was like concept. And so they've done lots of testing, and a lot of the stuff they've done has been on like equipment, and like they're trying to start testing on mining equipment and stuff like that. I think they were testing mining equipment. Sorry, I literally listened to it this morning as I was driving in because it came out today. But the findings that they were having were that they were getting so clean to the point where things like a bus that runs in Lake Tahoe running these pistons, that is a emissions intact bus, was not going through a regen for 7 years.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So you've now made this emissions intact engine run so cleanly from the get-go that it has not gone through a regeneration cycle for 7 years.
So, like in that previous episode we just filmed today,
exactly.
These are the things that I envision that are coming out, where they're taking things that are already produced. Take a 6.7 engine, 6.7 Cummins, and they're finding these little things they can do to just maximize the performance of the engine, performance of the injectors, for performance of the combustion, and actually getting results. And I think that's where technology is gonna go, because I don't think they're gonna add another after treatment system or anything like that.
No need to.
No, there'd be no need at that point. If a vehicle didn't go, so I'd be curious to know if everything you said is true, which I believe it is, as far as that bus not go through emissions for 7 years, what caused it to go into emission? Was it a bad injector? Was it something else? It's no different.
I think it's still going right now.
Wow! Oh, wow!
Like
Wow.
that-
Well, then
at
then
this time,
what do we
it-
have all this emissions bullcrap on our engines for? If that is if it took one guy sitting down at a computer trying to figure out the spray angle and putting a dimple in a piston, like that's all they had to do. That's
Well,
it.
There's a lot more.
No, I know, but
I
in
get it. Yeah.
general, it's. I mean, like, that's it. You
Yeah.
just did dimple a piston, and now we don't need
And now
emissions.
emissions are done.
Yeah, that's it.
And the EPA is like, hey, you remember?
How-
Shit.
How many more things like that one could do that they haven't figured out yet?
So I want to put a connection together real quick here.
Put a connection.
There
together.
is-
Connect it.
So I think there are 3 to 4 companies that need to sit down or start collaborating because they're on the forefront of what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And it's the guys from Speed Air. I know I'm Speed of Air Technologies, I believe is what it is.
Yeah.
Um,
You could pull it up, Corey. I think it's still on Diesel Army's website in their news.
yeah. But think about who else in the game right now is producing
Dynamite.
extremely fucking clean horsepower.
Yeah.
And we're talking cleaner than stock when it came out.
Yeah.
With a pre-emissions truck, Dynamite. If Dynamite's able to do that with a stock piston bowl and just change the injection event,
Yeah.
and then have proper tuning, because Dynamite is actually now Edge is starting to work with Dynamite injectors along with calibrated power to really fine tune that extremely specific injection event. You combine that with a piston that's already by itself with stock tuning and stock injectors with that sloppy injection event.
We call that cross homogenization.
All of a sudden, this truck's the exhaust is going to be fucking rainbows.
Yeah.
Like it's, and I don't mean that. I don't mean that as like a Duramax joke. Like it's going to be like it's
like unobtainium. Like this
Yes.
is something that is.
like the future is now. We are on the cusp.
But do you know what the thing
Of-
that needs to happen though is this company is doing these pistons, and Dynamite Diesel need to get together with manufacturers
So
of trucks.
they the piston company, they are working on carb numbers and Tier 4 stuff.
I know, but if they were able to combine this technology with Cummins,
Mhm.
combined it with Ford, combined it with
I think that's going to happen down the line. I
well-
think that if you get this company with Lenny and then a major tuner like Edge or Calibrated, and they start putting out these documented and tested numbers of not only cleanliness but good usable power, it's undeniable.
yeah.
And at that point, and this is again, I'm going to get a little bit of tin hat right now, but at that point, if the numbers keep coming out to the fact that they are putting out diesel engines that are producing better power than stock and cleaner than stock with no emissions,
Yeah.
and it still doesn't get some sort of certificate or accreditation, or the big OEMs don't pick it up, then that is clear that there is something else at play.
Then do you know what needs to happen at that point? Then
Guess what? There's
Emissions-
a fourth. There's no longer big 3. There's going to be a 4th manufacturer come out of nowhere.
what is like a new engine?
Sure.
Yeah, there might. But what needs to happen is the people that are in control of like running emissions on trucks
Mhm.
to check them or whatever that is, they need to be open to the fact that there could be a truck that comes in here that has this new technology that will still pass emissions without having this stuff. Because like I'm sure, like right. Well, I've never been through emissions in California, but obviously with a new diesel truck, if there's no filter on it, they're gonna visual inspection is gonna be out the window. Like you're
failed
done.
instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it'll
if-
fail instantly without even testing the truck, which I
If
think is
they would-
absolutely
they would have to
absurd.
have some government accredited placard, like a sticker or
you'd
something
have
like
to
that,
have something.
or it gets attached to the VIN number in the system that this truck has this, and this. You can expect to see this. These are the numbers it should produce.
Yeah, well, they need to be open to that possibility, because could you imagine like let's say like 2028 Cummins, 0 DPF, 0 DEF, just
0 EGR,
0 EGR,
making like 620,
600 horsepower,
clean as a
Yeah,
whistle.
clean as a whistle.
Well, I'm fully erect.
Yeah, me too. I'm stuck here for at least 25 minutes.
And not only that, but as far as like the cleanliness, but the service intervals they were finding, because it was burning so clean, you're not introducing soot into the system, which is an abrasive. And they were finding that these service intervals were literally doubled.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense.
And they were so for testing, they built 2 clones. Like literally just
And
2
I bet you
exact
also,
things.
instead of having, how diesel oil changes to black,
Mhm.
bet you that shit's clean as fuck when you change your oil.
They found that even if you take away the emissions part of it, even if you take away the power part of it, the money they saved on maintenance
Yeah.
was already to the tune. I'm going to butcher the number, but it was like doing that alone was worth it.
Yeah.
Just because the service intervals go from like, they're basically, over 50% longer.
Again, I hope this is what the future is, because this will not only, keep us employed, but give us cooler shit. Like I think it's awesome that at least in the last couple of years, it's almost been like a horsepower war with diesel trucks, horsepower and torque war, and I love that shit.
Oh yeah,
I think it's fantastic. I want it. Like, give me more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm excited to see, what Ram does with their transmission. They got to do something. Now, I know they were talking about an Allison for a little while. We don't know what they're going to do.
They need to figure.
But they need to figure
out.
something out, because I think they know. Even Ram with their releasing, their electric, 1500, like they know,
right?
They're still going to sell Cummins trucks, like they like that. They're going to.
It's goddamn Cummins.
I mean, come on now. Like, so if they're able to cross homogenize with all these companies, and this we've talked about this even with when Lenny from Dynamite was on, like people need to know about this shit. Like manufacturers need to know about this. And clean up their freaking act. Like if that's all it takes. If that's all it took to eliminate emissions off of a truck is just for manufacturers at the manufacturer level. So Bosch with injectors
to just
or
tighten
wherever,
up.
to just tighten their shit up and quit being so sloppy.
Yeah.
Like that's all it took. Like that to me is like like that's the low hanging fruit. That's easier than trying to transition and transition to electric as you watch Ford lose like $3 billion a year on their electric program. Like that is just absolutely absurd. So I think it's awesome. I think this kind of stuff makes me excited for the future of diesel.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest, when I first saw these pistons, I immediately was like, fucking great. Looks good on paper. It'll never work.
When I first saw that, I remembered? Mythbusters.
Oh yeah, golf ball, car.
Yeah.
Yep. Closed vortex.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, that could work.
Mm-hmm.
I
just thought, I was like, yeah, on paper, I'm sure it works, but I don't think it's.
When you first look at it, you're like, that's too easy.
Yeah. Well, I would have thought that, first off, I'm like, really? Just dimples? Someone had to have tried that before. And then you start Googling dimple pistons, and people did, like in the 70s, 60s, and people were fucking on with everything trying to squeeze more horsepower and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it had been done before, and initially I was like, well, I mean, it's been done before. How much could you really change it? And the other thing to me was like, if that's all it took, then somebody would have done it already.
Yeah.
And then when you realize, and then on top of that, if that's all it took, somebody would have done it already. My next step in my head goes, well, somebody probably did, and the results were like negligible. Yeah. They were like, oh, it was less than 5% better with a 3% margin of error. Like, okay, not worth it. But then to hear the results back that he's getting, it's like you'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested to see how this goes. And again, I cannot stress this enough, guys. Like there is no animosity between other diesel podcasts. I highly recommend you go listen to that episode.
Yeah, you actually told me to listen to it, and I didn't.
It's okay. It's okay. You're still my friend.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens in the future with that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. I'm going to follow it. I am. I think tomorrow I'm going to text Lenny.
Yeah.
I'm like, So when are you gonna start fucking with these pistons?
Yeah.
Can I be there?
Yeah.
How can I help?
Yeah.
Because I think this is
For real.
in our lifetime. Like you only get so many like breaking things in your lifetime. At least in our day and age. We're too old for aviation stuff, and we're too young for space. So we're kind of stuck here figuring out Earth's problems,
Yeah.
and we're just a whole bunch of gearheads at heart, want to make shit go fast. Do
Not
fun
even.
stuff.
I mean, yeah, we want to go fast, but we just want to keep our trucks that work for us. I mean, unless you have come out with some sort of, some sort of technology that makes my truck able to, tow the same amount for the same distance, like you don't have me sold, and you don't have a lot of people sold.
Yeah.
So I mean, it unless there's some freaking technology that's out there that nobody knows about that. I don't know. It's just we have to. That's the thing. They're spending all this money on developing electric vehicles when they could be spending this money refining what's already there and still being ahead of the curve by just readjusting some things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a relatively short episode because I do want you guys to check out that
review. Where's that guy live?
I don't know.
Let's dox him.
Yeah. Let's go send him a some some things shaped
Send
like
him
other
this.
things. Yeah, so send him Pierre.
Send him Pierre.
Tyler,
What?
what's our song?
Oh God. How about
Here's where I see Tyler thinking about singing right now. All right, guys, there's a song you may not have heard before. It's a really good one by a guy you may have heard before. It's called "A Country Boy Can't Survive."
No,
Okay,
not that.
you may not
That's
have
only
heard.
for that's only for young.
Is it gonna be something from the new Hardy?
No.
Okay, because it's good. If you guys haven't messed around with the new Hardy album, it's a banger. He's thinking. Just imagine a little pinwheel on top of it.
See, I know Ben's probably heard it though, so I mean
That's fine. If Corey hasn't,
I can guarantee I haven't.
I listen to far more country than Corey does. So just put it out there. No one's gonna make fun of you.
Well, no, I don't. I'm not worried about that.
I mean, we listen to girl music, so
I'm just more trying to find a song that you may not have heard of. Like, I'd like to surprise you with a song you haven't heard of too.
That's fine.
So just give me a second, will you?
yeah.
I'm not worried about no embarrassment. I mean, come on. I'm called the freaking glizzy guzzler because I like hot dogs.
It's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's pretty much eating the glizzy on that one.
Listen to Lorna Shore. Listen to girl music.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Also, I have been tagged in that same fucking meme like a million times, especially since I've gotten the green truck, which is the same one you sent me. It's like when your friend in his 7.3 on 37s floors it, and it's that lady singing karaoke. He's like, "Can you feel that?
Can you feel it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." I have gotten that sent to me so many times.
What's
All
funny?
right, I got one for you.
Okay.
Have you Fast Hand Cody Jinks?
Yes, good song.
Fuck you. Fast Hand Cody Jinks. That one's for you.
I am a fan of Cody Jinks.
Did you know he used to be in a metal band?
Fuck.
Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah. He was like a guitarist on a metal band.
Fucking line me up for some
Look him
Cody
up.
Jinks.
Cody,
Right
look him
now.
up to see if I was right on that because I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he was a guitarist or a singer.
You said Fast Hands?
Fast Hand.
Okay. I will report back.
I might give you another one.
Is it an American outlaw country music singer and songwriter? Born August 18th, 1980.
Hank 3 has a metal band. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard
Love me
White
some-
House Road?
From
No.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Mr. Timmy Childers.
Yeah, Tyler Childers. White House Road. 100%.
You trying to overload
two.
me now?
No, you get two.
Okay.
Yeah. Tyler
Yeah.
Childers,
So
Childers, White House Road.
Jinx started out as a lead singer of a thrash metal band from Fort Worth named Unchecked Aggression.
Yeah.
Initially named Silas, that was active from 1998 to 2003. He also played lead guitar.
So it was like 85% right.
Yeah. They were influenced by Metallica and Pantera, of course.
Yeah.
Songs recorded included Hellraiser and Kill Me Again.
Wow.
Oh. Girl music.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I got you too.
Okay. I'll report back.
All right.
No, it's gonna. Both of those are good.
Yeah.
You're gonna like them a lot.
That's all right. I gave Ben one, so.
Okay.
Do you want one? I can give you one.
No. Actually, I did listen to I think I have two of them still on here.
I think your last two were Lost in the Static and then
Well, yeah, because he said he didn't like Lost in the Stack. I'm
yeah,
like,
I didn't like
"What?"
Lost in the Static. After the
Really?
Burial, I didn't like that one. And Popular Monster.
Didn't like
Wasn't
that
a
one.
fan, yeah.
I figured
Wow.
I'd like. I figured you'd like it just because it had like a little bit of like the hip hop to it.
I
and-
did, but it was I don't know. I didn't catch me.
Okay.
It didn't catch me.
I think he might be starting to develop a taste.
There's Wheeler Walker Jr. Sit on my face.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
Sit on my face because I ain't too picky. Ride my mouth too
Must get sticky.
sticky now.
Let me give you one.
Okay.
Put it out.
Did you see his post today?
Yeah. Here's my score. Get help.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah, first of all, don't do a clothesline when your teeth look like that.
He's like, oh, it seems like some good video production.
it's
wait,
got a
what
lot
the
of money.
fuck? Oh, holy shit. Take a shower. They're cheap nowadays. Sorry.
You're good.
Wheeler Walker Jr. is amazing. I should have gave you a Wheeler Walker Jr. song.
Next time.
Okay.
The band is Volumes.
Okay.
The song is On Her Mind, I believe.
Yep. God, you're like a music encyclopedia. Featuring Poya.
Are you thinking he might be a little degenty?
A little what?
Maybe?
Listen, dude, my playlist is seriously, I have everything from 3-6 Mafia to Tyler Childers to Hank Williams Jr. to
I'm trying to
fucking-
figure out how much of the hip hop he likes intertwined into it.
Listen, I like a good mashup of like hip hop and rock. I think it's cool. Like I like the beat and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like I dig that. As far as like the heavy metal, like like there's only a few songs that like you guys might I like. Okay, Rob Zombie's got some bangers,
Oh,
like
yeah.
absolute fucking bangers,
Mhm.
like are like great. Like here, okay, here's my writing. So we made a writing music playlist,
Rob Zombie was at Super Beast.
dude. Super Beast is
Banger.
dude. We call it Shred the Gnar. Dude, I've got Korn, Shoots and Ladders, Korn Coming Undone. Whoop. Five Finger Death Punch. We've got Rooster, Alice in Chains, Marilyn Manson. Yeah, Rob Zombie, Super Beast. We got some fucking. Oh, it's a remix? How does that go? That's not a remix. I've got some more on here. Or
Mhm.
Alice in Chains. There's some Journey. Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, Super Shred.
Dope Show.
That's a
Marilyn
good one.
Manson.
Yep.
Then I got fucking dude, Back to the Hotel. In Too Deep. Fucking
Mm.
banger. Sonny Ledford, Jim Sharp. You
I
heard
think
that one?
I think you should probably integrate some some stuff from Punk Goes Pop.
Mm.
Pop Goes Punk.
Yeah.
Like I could see some
Some of those covers. Yeah.
some like Toxic.
Yeah.
That's
From
such a good
Static
cover.
Lullaby. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, one of the best. Okay, this song. If this song comes on when we're riding, like this is my like. This song gets me jacked, and it's from Tech Nine, Riot Maker.
Mhm.
Like that song for some reason. Have you heard it?
No.
Oh, dude, it's a. You've heard the song,
Yeah. I'm from the Bay Area, dude.
dude? It's. Dude, it just gets me going. Just
don't listen to him try to do Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
Tech Nine.
I just had an epiphany, Tyler.
Uh,
Did you know that Cypress Hill made a metal album?
no.
That it was a double disc CD. They released a double disc, and it was one was rap and the other was metal. It's around the same time that Ice-T came. What was his
One
metal
with
band?
Body Count.
Body Count.
Yeah.
But Cypress Hill, I'll find it and I'll send it to you. I got a feeling you're gonna like everything on that album.
Okay.
Cypress Hill.
Volumes might be a stretch. It might be a bit too heavy, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Worst thing that happens is you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's their
Yeah,
discography?
dude, Riot Maker, that's a banger.
Studio albums. Got the covers right now.
Should we cut this off for these guys?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Skull and Bones.
Y'all have a good
Fifth
one.
studio album. Love you guys.
Bye.
Listen to music. Have fun.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at dieselpowerproducts.com.